like when someone might be a bad person. Because I've had Nikki has like he's a pretty chill dog, and then sometimes he would be like, "You need to get the fuck away from me," and I'd be like, "Oh, who are you?" But you know,
I think that's true with like a well-adjusted dog, but like my ex's dog Sheplin, like I think he ran into some bad shit before he was rescued, essentially.
like
because
making excuses for your dog's racist.
Oh no, he wasn't racist. He hated children.
Okay, well, it's you know, it's one, you know, but he probably, like you said, had a bad like experience and like, get these children the fuck away from me. I'm having PTSD right now.
Like little kids would see him, and you know, he was a pretty dog, so they'd be like, "Oh my god, can I pet your dog?" And I was like, "That's really not a good idea." Kids.
Yeah, no. He is fucking beautiful. Take out your phone, get your mom's phone, and take a picture because he is a beautiful looking dog. But stay COVID number one, but like stay away. But like just definitely staying clear.
Yeah, I mean he never bit, but I didn't want to take that chance. He would also like one time we were walking him, and he got better about it as we had him. But like one time early on when we had him. We were just walking him on this, you know, path, you know, just that the community kind of had, you know, just a nice place to walk. And this older lady was walking past us, and he just fucking lunged at her out of nowhere. And I'm just like, what the fuck is wrong with this dog? I think he was just nervous of everyone and everything. Yeah. And he got a lot more chill once he was like, oh, okay, not everybody in Iowa City is trying to murder me or like put firecrackers up my butt or whatever.
Yeah. Give him some of those CBD dog treats, chill him out.
We actually did end up giving him some CBD stuff, or they probably still are.
Sure. I don't know what I agree. Isn't it weird that like when you like when you know that happens, like you get divorced and like you had a dog, like you don't see the dog anymore, man. Like I had this dog Charlie, like I was fucking pals with Charlie, man. Like I don't know what happened to that fucking dog, you know? Like it's sad.
Yeah, Sheplin was my shadow. I mean, I was the main person taking care of that dog for the first few years we had him, just because Becca had to go to work. Yeah. And I was, you know, working from home a lot. So like, I was the one taking him on his walks and stuff. So like that was you know, and once we moved to Alabama and, you know, he started kind of making friends with her dad, he kind of, you know, I wouldn't say he abandoned me so much as
maybe he's a racist now.
Somebody's grandpa.
I don't know. He told me that dude watches a lot of Fox News, so I don't know, you know, like.
And that's, look, I'll say the dude watched a lot of Fox News, but racism was like the one thing he didn't seem to be cool with. Like everything else.
I don't think that he taught that. I just think by watching Fox News, he's like, Tucker Carlson's fucking right, man.
We're on fucking Christmas. God damn it.
Right. Put the tree up year fucking round.
These Hollywood elites think that they can tell. Like, God damn, Sheplin.
Wow.
I don't miss you at all.
Hey, whoa, that's not my dog. That's not my dog. I don't know that guy.
I become Mariah Carey.
I don't know. See, full circle, man. Like I'm just like, that's that universe right there. We just created another. What if you and I, not you and me, like we're the only people that can do it. But what if anyone could create a multiverse like that, right? Like what if in that universe,
just speak it into being?
Right, exactly. I don't know how space and time works. Do you?
I mean, I think you just described writing a piece of fiction.
Sure. Okay, fair.
But I guess you mean like it actually exists.
Yeah, like it manifests itself into reality to like a corporeal form that you could be like, hey, what's up this thing?
Oh shit, we really shouldn't have been making jokes about this. I am so sorry.
How many worlds have we unleashed the hellscape of?
I'm remembering the one where like Jesus Christ like went after the chewing gum I threw in the dumpster and like Tasmanian devil down into the earth to get it and like broke a sewage pipe and was quoting the mask while chewing my gum and getting sprayed with shit, going like, somebody stop me. I'm so sorry, Jesus.
It was the 90s, man. I don't know.
90s were a hell of a drug. Like, I have such a vivid mental picture of that. Of course it's real. Of course that happened. And that Jesus is in therapy somewhere like, why the fuck did my creator do this? I thought my dad was the boss, but apparently this fuck-off kid,
These two idiots,
for a laugh, created me.
Oh man,
Fucking abandoned me.
but also like, isn't that just kind of fucking life? Like,
Yeah, it's like that. You just described life, Jesus.
welcome.
There's no light at the end of the tunnel, or if there is, it's a train. Oh my god!
Oh man, I'll tell you, the 90s were a pretty crazy drug, but the 2020s were a pretty fucking crazy one too.
Yeah, it's all coming around again. I'm really glad that's not the case.
Sure, 100%. Let me just go ahead and say that too.
But I have actually been reading a book about the theory of multiple universes, and I haven't finished it yet because it's a book of physics. But
or you have to like get another book to like learn about this book. You're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, there's like, it's just an infinite regression of books, and it ends with like a DK, like baby's first science.
Okay,
what is matter?
I got it. Thank you. Hold it back up.
Yeah, put that back. Now I'm onto the grade school reader.
Okay, I'm sorry.
But the idea being that every time, one of the theories, there are like 6 major theories of multiple worlds according to this book, and one of them is that every decision that everybody makes creates another
like a ripple effect.
So that there's a version of you who did the other thing in this other world or whatever. And apparently there's some mathematical evidence to support this. I don't know math though, so I'm not like to imply like that to explain gravity essentially.
Sure.
Not to the
Look,
point.
I don't want to presume. I don't want to speak out of turn here.
Multiple worlds is the only way we can explain gravity.
Oh man, well we should just invent the warp drive. We're already on our way, right? Like, we're like churning out the ideas tonight.
I mean, that like the fact that it sounds like nonsense. It sounds like a kid who didn't read the assigned reading.
You didn't, just shut up.
And decides to just go big. It's like, what makes gravity work? Alternate universes, duh. And like now they've taken it too far, they can't back down.
I mean, to be fair, isn't that like almost everything in human history as well? Like,
we can't back down. Let's just keep doing it,
man. Like, we fucking overthrew a country. What do we do that for, man? My mom's gonna be so mad.
Which implies that we did this when we were kids.
It's just the ending of Scream all the time.
Oh, yeah. I haven't laughed this hard in a while.
Oh man, the 90s. I don't know what to tell you, kids. The 90s.
You missed out.
Get an eye on your own supply if you.
I mean, that's essentially what we're doing. Is getting high on our own supply of inside jokes. That's the nitrous we just turn on.
Physics.
That's an inside joke.
Oh.
How does the car follow the space shuttle into space?
I have no idea how this is going to make sense to anyone.
What, this episode?
Yes. Oh, man.
You can listen to it tomorrow after a good night's sleep.
Put it out. Okay. I don't even edit them. Like, whatever happens in most cases is what happens.
Fair enough. I think we're doing okay, actually.
I'm like the Hunter S. Thompson of podcasts. Fuck it.
There's a photo of you standing in an elevator, just giving the finger.
Yeah, man. Sometimes you just want to do that, right? Like you're like, fuck it, don't tell me what to do, and you're like, and then like nothing is bad happened, right? Like it's fine. Like
fine.
Oh, we're done with that moment now, and that alternate reality has been created. I
guess our mom's gonna be so mad at us. What if there's a reality where our mom wasn't mad at us?
Man, can we manifest? Well, my mom has never really been mad at me, so I feel good about that. But
never.
I mean, obviously, but not for anything big. Like I've never had any like any like bad like moments like where I've like broken trust or like anything like that. It's always been a very good copacetic relationship, but a very 90s a very 90s thing to do,
to get along with your mom, or to have your mom mad at you.
To have your mom mad at you. Those are very, you kind of see that in WandaVision and stuff, right? Like, like the 90s, like sitcom was like very like.
Mom's yelling at everybody. Yeah.
Oh my God, I'm so frazzled. And don't get me wrong.
Like she was frazzled.
Right. Like 100% that is true.
Well, when I think about like, by the time my mother was the age I am now, I'm 38. She had a 13-year-old and an 11-year-old, which isn't that far off from where you are.
Yeah, 100%.
And I just, it makes me so much more sympathetic. And I was never that angry at my parents for anything anyway.
Same.
I everybody's got their shit. Everybody screws up. Like, I get it. But like, it just makes me like, oh God, you were just babies. Like, you didn't know.
100%. I agree. And I think that about almost anybody. Like that for me, sometimes that transcends to like other like into like people I know, or like people like like you don't have to be like your parents, it could be anybody, right? Like it's one of those things. Anyway,
there's something our friend Conan, who I'd like to dedicate this episode to. 100%. Conan, we miss you
dearly.
And if you're listening, we're pouring out our 40s for you all over the world. 40s across America.
Yep.
A 40-40 salute.
A 40-40 salute for a genuine man. Anyway, Conan, that's for you. One thing Conan said to me, I was talking about this was years ago. He may not even remember it. It was like 2013 or something. I was talking about my ex-wife's decision not to have kids. And I was like, well, there's a lot of mental illness. There's all these health issues. And he's like, you just described all of human history. Yeah,
like, that's
yeah.
just like, there's the reason to do it is because you want to do it or you don't. Like, it's not because like there's a specific health issue, at play necessarily. And I was like, you know what? Fucking fair enough. I just don't want it. What's wrong?
Hold on. I think someone's at my door.
Oh no. All right. So Daryl's gone now. Let's get real. So, it's been a rough week. No, it's actually been a great week. I turned in a book to my agent. So he's going to read it. And I think I know what I'm going to do for the next book. And got asked to do some blurbs and stuff. So that, the writing life is a sweet life. Sounds like Daryl's talking to whoever's at the door, which is very exciting.
That's fine.
He's saying that's fine. So I'm assuming it's not a masked man.
Everything's fine here. How are you?
I'm great. I vamped while you were gone.
Oh, really? So I have something to look forward to?
Yes, a secret Valentine. Guess who likes you?
Okay.
That's not it.
No, it's about how bad of a person you are.
Yeah, I'm just like, I've created so many realities. I fucked up so many lives.
And this guy's at the bottom of it.
Like that alternate reality we created where like you were basically living in a Truman Show. Mm-hmm. And anytime you were about to cotton on to the fact that you were in a Truman Show, like I was your handler. Yeah. And I had a plastic bag
gummy bears
that was like steel. And I would just brain you with it and knock you out.
And who's to say that didn't happen?
Well, I remember